quickly, I just want to run you guys through analysis for this week that we just concluded today. So by the time I'm making this video, this is Sunday, 4th of May, 2025. Yes, so I just want to run you guys through the trades and the analysis we had for this past week. So we actually analyzed two currency pairs which were USD JPY and Euro USD. So but the quick one, we were not able to actually enter into this trade. What I mean was that we were not able to take this trade on a real account because of one thing or the other. But I'm going to run you guys through the reasons we were not able to take the trade on a real account, and also the analysis behind this trade setup and all. So beginning with USD JPY. Beginning with USD JPY, we actually predicted a buy, or actually a buy trade. We are actually anticipating a buy trade on USD JPY. So I'm just quickly going to give you guys the conferences behind the action, behind the analysis. Yes. So, okay, what do we have here? Currently, from this point, or overall, we can see that the market has been on a downtrend. Yes, we can see that well. That is very clear, very obvious. So from this point, you can see that the market came down up to 139.884. Then after that, we began to see we noticed that the buyers had started having a little strength in the market. So what happened? The buyers were able to move the market from this point up to this point, came back down a bit. That's what most people call a pullback. And after that, continue back up. So if you look here, we have a high level of resistance here. There's a trend line here, which was back from the higher time frame in 4 hours. So you can see that the market came up to that point, and what happened? There was a little bit of consolidation there, and you can clearly see the market was not able to break above the resistance level here. So what happened? It came back down. So from this point, I was able to mark a little trend line. I was just trying to monitor the market structure. So after that, what happened? You can see the market came back down to get more momentum. Then after that, went back up to break the resistance level, the strong resistance level that it has actually been bouncing off from right from months back. So it actually finally broke it. So what did that signify? It signified that yes, the buyers have now done was step into the market. But then of course, that was not it wouldn't be nice for me to just jump into the market at once. So what was my analysis? What was my prediction? Okay, since the market has now broken this high level of resistance here and was actually consolidating around here, what was I expecting? I was expecting the market to pull back down, sweep out the available liquidities here, then come back and tap this demand zone here. Okay, let me use a rectangular box, rectangular shape right now. So you can see tap us in this demand zone here. Currently, I'm using 1 hour for this analysis. Tap us in with this tap this demand zone here, that you can clearly see. Tap that demand zone, then after that, do what you should go up. So we're actually risking a little bit. So aside from this demand zone, if you look here, we have you can see that there is a psychological level here. This big trend line. But let me zoom out and know what is there. Let's see. That should be my area of where my okay. So it wasn't actually a psychological level. So I'll just go back. I want to confirm something. So okay, we predicted that the market should come back to bounce back from this demand zone here. So where did I place my buy limit? I placed my buy limit just here at the center, risking about 28.8 pips to make about 214. Quite a nice risk to reward ratio. But currently, what did we see, or better see what happened? You can clearly see that after the consolidation up here, the market fell down, it tanked down just as we anticipated. But then it did not come in here. It didn't come to tap us in. You understand? It didn't come down to our point of entry. Came down few pips, about 4 pips close to our point of entry. It bounced back up, came back down, pulled back. We tested that same zone. Then after that, you can see this massive movement to the other side. So at that point, I equally noticed I was able to mark out trend line from this point, yes, and you can see that the market just came back down to test that trend line that I had just created. But then I was still strongly believing and standing by my confidence that the market should come back down to tap us in. So I didn't want to just jump up into the market or something. So as you can see, after that the market went back up, broke the same high I just created, the tested, and boom. That was how we were able to miss this trade on USDT. I'll just call it a miss. Why will I call it a miss? Because I think there were a couple of errors, a couple of things that I actually didn't really look at. Now, if you look at this point, if you look at this trade, this market, the way the market came down and tap and then before giving us this massive movement that we can see that there is actually a demand zone around here that I actually did not look out for. That's one. Then secondly, what gave me more how would I say, how would I call it, more mind, or better say more higher probability that the market is going to come down to this point. I didn't really look out well, but I was thinking that this was actually my main psychological level. It's just now that I'm just zooming out to see that this is just one level of resistance and that I had used in the previous month back here. So I actually thought that this was actually the main psychological level. So that's one mistake that I made. Then secondly was that I didn't look out for demand zone even on the lower time frame. I think it is something I missed out of my mistake. But then it's all part of the process, it's all part of the journey. We all make mistakes. So this is just how the USDJ program went. I'll just go straight to the Euro USD. Euro USD was actually created opposite analysis for the USD player creating a buy or that's not creating a buy, that for USD that is getting a sell. So what happened? What do you see? I actually noticed how did and shoulder pattern. Yes, this is the left shoulder, the head. I was equally waiting for the right shoulder. So we can see that at this left shoulder, the market came up to this point and then we traced, giving us a long week here. Yes, so what was I anticipating? What made me want to short this market at this point and not at this point? Of course, all these points here are, I'll call it they're all my zones of entry that I'm supposed to just watch how the market plays, and then just short it. But then I just wanted to. One of the reasons why I was not able to get into this trade, or that's why I was able to make this short, was that I was just looking for a possible way in order to minimize my loss. You understand? I just wanted to give the market enough time to play around. You understand? But then it's obvious the market didn't really need all of that during this period. So you can see what happened. The market came down from this point, went back up, tested that zone, came back down, the level of distance here, went up, came back down, tested that level of distance, went up, pulled back, and went back up, tap that same zone. This zone now is where we have the left shoulder. Let's say it actually created a right shoulder here. Let's say it created a right shoulder here and it tested here. You understand? So I should have modified my entry model to somewhere around here, and then maybe left my TP just somewhere around here, just sharp entry and exit model. Here. You understand? Just sharp entry and exit model. But then I didn't do that. I wanted to give the market enough time, just like I said. But then you can see how it played out. Came back down and tested the right shoulder that he had just completed. Wow, zoom it down down. You can see at this point level of distance is again was able to go back up, coming down, so it's going to go up again just and then come to hit our overall TP. So that's just the two analysis that we had for the week, and unfortunately, we just made a couple of mistakes. But of course, like I said, it's part of the journey. A missed trade, a missed opportunity is better than a lost or a loose trade. Yes, yes, yes. So, by God's grace, we're going to avoid making this mistake, similar mistakes in the future. So, but then that just it, guys, for last week. So, thank God we were not able to incur any loss. Yes, so that's just it, guys. Anyways, stay tuned, subscribe to the channel for more videos and content like this. Then feel free to comment, on any topic you want me to make a video about, or better say maybe you had a question, maybe you saw something on my chat that you don't understand, you can as well ask me. Then I'll be free and open to discuss it on our next class. Bye for now. Peace.